companies that I've been a part of, they've really started out almost at that enterprise level or been so focused to growing into the enterprise that they really struggled to commit the resources in order to define what a recipe for success at scale within a SMB or CBU business segment really looks like. It tends to always be an afterthought. Really, of course, like, the best value for your time are going to be some of those enterprise deals. So to see the reverse is definitely extremely interesting. And it's a reversal here at Supermetrics where really the emphasis is on creating that scalable CS machine, as we talked about earlier, that can be a challenge. I believe if done successfully, this can set a really strong foundation for when you grow up even to that deeper enterprise level support. Because as I mentioned earlier, let's be really honest, gone are those days of white glove CS where you're on site with a customer 4 times a year. Nobody wants to spend an hour discussing value. Every single piece of a customer's tech stack wants a piece of their time on a quarterly basis. So I think the biggest challenges are how are we scaling impact, communicating value in a way that doesn't require multi-hour commitments from our stakeholders. Also, I think we're also focused with all these free trials almost on the user-specific experience and not always that account level. So how are we also creating community within our user groups and doing that and really empowering that at scale? Because I think that's what most customers are really craving. It's not just the how-tos, but it's the inspiration around, what are templates, what does benchmarking look like, how are other customers using the platform? And I think that's what really CSMs are always used and leveraged for. So when you have a larger book of business and maybe you're not getting always that deep with your customers, how are you creating those moments where you are talking strategy, talking success plans, being able to also invite open communication within your customer base and those users